Phoebe, go away! I'm trying to sleep! Bunny! Hello, security, and welcome back to Let's Play Animal Crossing New Horizons. The reason why Isabella didn't have an opening message is because I am time traveling. Yay! Let's go talk to Bunny, because Bunny makes everything better. Nice to see you, Gator. You're looking perfect as ever. Sunny days are my absolute fave. On a sunny day, it feels like anything is possible. Fun fact, there's a bit of an Arctic breeze going on right now at the time I'm recording this video, so I've certainly not been feeling that sunshine recently. It's kind of a good thing, because I don't like the sunshine. Did you know I'm basically a beach volleyball pro, Gator? We should hit the beach and play. Yeah, Gator, I knew you'd agree. You're the best. Having fun right next to the ocean? It's like all the little things that bother me just go away. Yesterday we went to the hotel, we started up our hotel business, and we got some stuff from the hotel, and reset reset service. Ooh, that's fun. Got some stuff scattered all over the island. Time to call Resetti's reset service. All you gotta do is ask Isabella to resident services, and I'll come running. Get it done. We'll be demonstrating that a little bit later, but as for right now, let's give it a little bit of a tour because a couple things have updated since the time that we were here, which was yesterday, but I time traveled, so that doesn't really matter. Let's go over this here real quick. Because, ooh, our staircase is a thing now. Super huge shout out to my super awesome friend who was visiting my island and donated all the remaining bells needed to open up the staircase. I am still considering expanding this a little bit to make it bigger, because it is kind of small for my liking. But we'll update that in due time. Hi, Bunny! You're adorable! Okay, you're not who I was thinking of, but you're adorable too. So, after the hotel opens up, tourists will appear across the island. They'll be the ones staying at the hotel. You live here, right? It's so nice to meet you. I'm Goldie. I've been so looking forward to visiting Batu. Our trip won't be very long, but I'm sure it'll be good. Wolf. I'm a little sad that the tourists changed when you time skipped, but I do want to demonstrate who was here when I was here a couple days ago. It was Ruby. I love Ruby so much. She was one of my favorite villagers down crossing New Leaf, and seeing her on this island again was such an awesome feeling. Oh, I'm so happy to see her again. But with that out of the way, let's go back to the resort and continue on our resort expansion thingies at the resort, because we're going to the resort. Resortingly. Good to see you, Gator. To time and spot on. Did you know the hotel guests can borrow entire outfits from the mannequins here? See, our guests come from far away to enjoy their vacations. We thought it'd be nice if we could provide them with comfy outfits to wear while they're sightseeing. But after knocking the idea about in my noodle for a bit, I started thinking you'd be the best captain for this type of stuff, for this type of thing. You're the one who knows about outfits, yar. So, if you have any outfits you'd like to recommend, could you place them on the mannequins? Do that, and we'll be letting our guests borrow the outfits. They'd be pleased as a purpose to get your help with this. One more thing. There'll be some helpful info next to the mannequins. Look it over if you have any questions. I'm counting on ye. What should we do? Let's change the outfit. Are we able to do custom designs for this? I don't think we can. Okay, what'd be the best way to showcase the lifestyle of Batu? Well, obviously we need a sword. Let's go with the red one. You'll get that. Let's give you a zombie outfit, because the zombies, that's kind of a bit of a problem with Batu for a while. We don't quite know how to clear them out. We're gonna give you, let's give you a hat. What kind of hats do we have? It's always New Year's here on Batu. So we're gonna get a New Year's, oh, wait, no, let's give you a bow. Because bows and zombies are adorable. And we'll give you a mustache. And some shocks. You're gonna be barefoot, you're gonna be like it, and you're gonna like it. This is such a silly idea. Alright, well, let's see what we have to say. I guess it won't let us talk to you if we're sitting next to you, because why would that be a thing? That ships things from this island to other islands. And you're the one who's making the things, aren't you? That's so cool. You're good at everything, huh? Mom's in charge of the hotel's greeting area, and Gwams runs the souvenir shop. At Gwam's souvenir shop, you can trade hotel tickets for other stuff. She even got some hotel stuff. Cool story, bro. Well, you're a girl, so cool story, sis. I don't know. So, are you here to help out the hotel guests? Thank ye. Then let's get started with that room 2 work. I'm counting on ye. I got me 2 ideas for the theme I'd like to go with. Which one do you think feels right? Japanese room or a modern room? I don't know if we'll be able to do the other one later. So my heart is telling me to go over the Japanese room because Japan is awesome. Oh, yar, Japanese room. I've been thinking our guests are gonna love staying in a room like that. Let's head up to the crow's nest. For the longest time, I didn't know why it was called a crow's nest, but then I thought about it one day and I was like, oh, because that's where the birds are, and that's the highest point of the ship. That makes sense. So my mindset with making this room is I'm going to try to replicate something that looks like it was from Persona 4 Golden, because that's one of my favorite RPGs of all time, and I don't know, just something about this room just kind of screams Persona. It's kind of amusing because, like, for a while I wanted to do a Persona 4 Let's Play, and I would still love to do it at some point. It's just that Persona games are very, very long, so definitely be a 100+ episode commitment to make a Persona Let's Play happen. But also because of the fact that, you know, there's a remake coming out, and I feel like if I were to do Persona 4 Let's Play right now, it'd be outdated on arrival, so that might not be the best solution in the world. I've also never actually finished a Persona game yet. And the thing is, like, I would love to do it. I just don't know if it'd be a good idea to do it without ever actually finishing a game myself. Because there's lots of great games out there where they have fantastic beginnings, but then they kind of, like, drag on and on towards the end. And it's like, I don't know if I want to do a Let's Play of a game like that. Not a great example because I haven't actually played this game yet, but I know Bravely Default is a game like that where it has a good chunk of the beginning of the game, but then like the ending is kind of goes on forever. So this is what I came up with for the Japanese room. I was kind of taking inspiration from Persona 4 Golden with having the sit-down table chairs on the floor, with the old school TV on the corner and a Animal Crossing Nintendo Switch over here. So I like how this turned out. I feel like if I was more creative, it could look a little bit better. I put the teddy bear over here because it looks cute, and I put a screen in front of this bed for a little bit of privacy. I like how this turned out. Probably not the best I could do, but I like it. Yarr, what the fuck? Oh, done. Ah, you finished? Shiver me timbers, what a wonderful room. I'd like to stay in such a spot. Let's sail back to the lobby together. Let's all go to the lobby. Let's all go to the lobby. Let's all go to the lobby. I think I made this joke already. Thanks to ye, we've got another room ready for guests. I can't thank you enough. I'm giving you 200 tickets as a little thank you gift. Please take out your phone for me if you would. It still slightly bothers me that they use phones in this game. Or Kernan of Miles ticket. Or hotel ticket number. That's amusing. I'm such a child. Hey, how you doing there? What a surprise to see you, my dear. Oh, and speaking of surprises, I have a reaction I'd like to teach you. You know how life has a way of catching us off guard? The amazing reactions for those times. Behold! What? There's a sale at Timmy's shop, and I'm missing it? Say it isn't so, ruffian. There, see what I mean? Shock, surprise, amazement! Who knew one reaction could say so much? I learned the amaze reaction. I'm so impressed. There's a reaction I really want to get, where exactly what Bunny just did. I want to be able to sit down. I had this on the original island, and I thought for certain that I had it here, but I don't. And I want to sit down. Sitting down is so nice. It's certainly a fun time. The big reason why I want to be able to sit down is admittedly because there's a funny joke I have for a future intro we could do. If it happens, it'll happen. You'll know exactly what I'm talking about when it happens. I want to give a little bit of an update on the museum for a moment. I'll be honest, I haven't gotten a whole lot of bugs or fish or paintings within their time, but I have made a lot of progress in the fossil part of the museum. Thanks again for my super awesome friend who's been donating a whole bunch of fossils. So far, I'm just missing the Archelan skull, however you pronounce that. So far, I'm missing just that one. The Parasaurolophus, that one. So far, I'm missing the Parasaurolophus torso. And why do dinosaur names have such stupidly long names? Pachycephalosaurus. Pachycephalosaurus skull. Yes, those are the three that I'm missing at the moment. If we can just find them, we're gonna finish part of the museum. I don't intend to fully complete the museum before the Let's Play is over. To be completely honest, I don't really like bug catching that much. It feels like the bugs that I try to find never show up no matter what I do. But I'm gonna at least try to get all the fossils. That's gonna be a goal that we'll have for this continuation of our Let's Play. Maybe the painting too, because we do have Red's permanent shop on Harvest Island. I don't know if I'll go that far though. We do have some fossils around here. We could probably just dig around for a little bit. And dig, and dig, and dig, and diggity dig, and dig, and dig, and diggity dig. It's kind of funny looking at the history of that movie because Disney was so certain that Pocahontas was going to be like their biggest movie ever. Like, Pocahontas and Lion King were being made around the same time, and Lion King was kind of treated as like the B team, where like, there's a singular opera right there. Lion King was kind of treated as the B team movie that nobody cared about, and Pocahontas was going to be like the big one that Disney was going to be super proud of. And then when they both came out, it's kind of like the opposite, where most folks didn't really care that much for Pocahontas, but Lion King turned into like a super big deal. This would be a very controversial opinion, and I would not be surprised if people unsubscribe just purely because of this fact. I'm not that big of a fan of Lion King. Okay, now just hear me out. It is a great movie. I recognize my opinion is wrong. That's something that I take pride in, is that I can recognize that my opinion is wrong about something. I know that I'm wrong about this. I know Lion King is a fantastic movie and it is one of Disney's best. My problem is the second half. I don't like the second half of the movie very much. Even when I was a kid, when I was the target audience that Timon and Pumbaa were supposed to, you know, entertain, I didn't really like Timon and Pumbaa that much. They're just kind of annoying. I don't like burp and fart jokes that much. And that's like 30% of what they do in the movie. And it's like, yeah, I wasn't a very big fan of that even when I was a little kid. And it's like, the beginning of the movie is awesome. Like, even up to, like, everything up until you meet Timon and Pumbaa is amazing in Lion King. It's just that after that is kind of when the movie goes really downhill. I tried watching the Lion King remake and I just couldn't finish it. The thing is, when I try watching movies, there's a lot of weeds up here, we should probably take care of that. The thing is, when I try watching movies, I will dedicate my time to finishing it. Even if it's a movie that I don't really like, I will try to go out of my way to at least try to finish it. I couldn't finish The Lion King, like the remake. It was just so bad. And it's a real shame too, because like obviously the animation technology is incredible. Like they were very proud to showcase it. But my problem is that, and the same thing with the Jungle Book, the characters just had no expressions whatsoever. It's like, how in the world do you make an entire movie and every character just has like absolutely no expressions at all? And it's like, yeah, I know you're trying to make them look realistic and things like that, but you're animating the movie. You're supposed to not limit yourselves to what live action things to do. It's like, at that point, You might as well just have a documentary crew filming real lions and then just trying to make a Lion King narrative out of it. I don't think I demonstrated this before, but I did make a little bit of an update to the board game. All the spaces around here have like actual stuff dug up next to them, so all the bells are here, we have stars over here, so one problem that I had when I was playtesting it was that trying to keep track of all those numbers ourselves took a lot of time, so when we were playtesting it last time, that definitely did help. I just feel like I still need a little bit of work before I can, you know, make it decent. Ah, no, I want to bury something though, dang it. Alright, Blathers, we dug up a crap ton of fossils. Please, for the love of Hylia, let these be new. It'd be awesome if all of them were brand new. We could finish the museum now, but I highly, highly, highly doubt that's going to be a thing because dreams don't come true. Ooh, moving on, I see. Let's take a closer look, shall we? Yes, indeed, quite splendid. Alas, our museum already has fossils as these. I'm indeed tempted to purchase these for my personal collection. But no, I must exercise restraint and return them to you now. Blathers, I love you, man, but why do you keep saying that if you're not actually going to buy them? I wish that Blathers could buy them for himself, so that we wouldn't have to make an extra stop, but, my goodness. It's really annoying, too, because in Animal Crossing New Leaf, if I remember correctly, it was always 4 fossils buried on the ground every day, and one of them was guaranteed to be brand new. But that's not a thing in this game, and that makes me sad. Now let's check out what we got from the hotel. Got the hotel mug and the snow globe. Yeah, I love snow globes in real life. They're just so cool looking. Eventually down the road when we expand our house further, I probably will be putting these out in a bit more of a neat pattern. But that's something we'll figure out at some point in the future. But as for right now, that's going to be it for this episode of Animal Crossing New Horizons. Thank you guys so much for watching. In the next episode, we're going to continue working at the resort. And probably showcase some other cool stuff that they've added in this update as well. My goal is that we're going to do 1 resort activity and 1 update activity every episode. We'll probably figure out what we do in the next episode or something like that. But anyway, thank you so much for watching. And next time, leave the gator to you. Oh yeah.